Hello everyone, Fardy here on Stoneblock 4. I brought you in mid-fight. I have tried this recording about 5 times. This is my 6th attempt. During the 5th time it has just crashed. My machine decided to blue screen. I'm just finishing my fight with Maledictus. There we go, finally. This is actually the 3rd time I've killed him. I keep trying to show you guys this fight, but yeah, I die about 20 to 30 times per fight. I've lost some gear in the process. Okay, what we're after is these Cursium ingots. I'll backtrack a little bit. I just want to upgrade the pendants that I can upgrade. Not pendants, artifacts. Every little bit helps me. I think that's it for the ones. Okay, so I've got these 3 Cursium ingots. I did get some previously, so if we just hit home. Okay, so we've got no Cursium in our system. The others should be in my overflow. Just want to double check. Yeah, it's only simple compacting draw. So I'll go and slap these in here. I think they might still be in my mob farm. Yes, I've got this switched off. I was farming. There's 12 more here. I was farming for a better hit piece a little bit. Okay, so they're on their way. Apologies for that rude interruption there. I forgot to pause the recording with that. Just dump these in here. The soul cage I'll just put in my backpack in case I want to go back. I'm still working through the Twilight Forest quests. Just want to show you, I've got my wither up down here being mined. I've only got a single drill on them. It's slow going, but I don't need that much molten ender. I've also brought my inner chicken in here. Got its drill set up way up here. Yeah, struggle to find the proper placement, had to dig out some space. I've got 3 drills here working. Still slow going, but it is progressing. Got 364 millibuckets of molten chaos already. In order to find out the height at which you can place this, something I struggled with a little bit, but if you hit F3 and B, it will actually show you the hitboxes, and you need to put this drill over the head of the chicken. It did get loose when I moved it, so yeah, I had a bit of damage. I've done some repairs, I still need to do a bit more. Same with the wither, you can see the drill is just above that hitbox there. F3B again to just switch that off. So it brought those in. I have started making data models of the Twilight mobs as I move back to where we were with that quest. What I just want to show you is the bits that we've missed in this recording as well, since I've had to redo it. So for this Quest of the Ancient, there's some crafting here to do, and I was struggling with the Enderium ingots. Finally got that done. I made a huge amount of them. You need to make this Deep Dark Catalyst, which is just for Skulk and an infused Enderpearl. That is just an Enderpearl with some dimensional shard gems around them. You also need to make the soul cage, which is 4 Enderium ingots, the Ender Rune, Broken Spawner, and Infused Dragon's Breath. Or you can do it with the Soul Lantern, 2 Nether Stars, and a Monster Spawner. You can use this recipe, it's an easier one, but it does need the Deep Shelf upgrades and the Spirit Blocks, where this one only needs the World Engine Advanced upgrades, but getting this Ender Rune is a bit more tricky. So I went for the Soul Cage option. Once you have your Catalyst and Soul Cage, you need to put the Soul Cage in your offhand to charge it up. Then you come down to the Deep Dark. Sorry, long way down. This is the portal. When you first get here, it's just the frame. There is no portal in it. You use the catalyst on the frame, right click it on the frame, and it will create the portal. It does take a while to generate the dungeon. You simply go through it. Once you're in here, with the soul cage in your offhand, let me just put mine in my offhand again. Sorry, I had to mute a cough there. You'll see it's charging up with souls. I've got 17 out of the 40, 24 souls. You simply charge this up. $31, almost there. Once you've charged your soul cage, you can head back to the main entrance room. There's this elevator here. You can use it to get up, and then with an empty hand you right click on this tombstone, and that would spawn the boss. And as you can see, carnage with a lot of graves here. I might just rebuild this dungeon at some point in time because I can't get rid of these tombs. But you kill him and you do get some Cursium ingots from him, which is what we needed for our quest. So if we go back to the quest, we can complete this step. Right, we've got our Cursium ingot. Now we need 16 Euphorium. Oh, so we need 16 of these. Oh, goody. So, oh, but they give 8 each, so we only need 2 crafts. So we need 2 Cursium. We need 64 Skulk, 32 Enderium, and 16 Vibrant Alloys. Those we might still need to craft. Don't know if I have any, how many I have. Oh, we do have some Vibrant Alloy. Right. Got 62 of those. We need 2 of the Cursium. We need some Enderium. Skulk, I believe I've put here. And of course I did not save this recipe. Just add that. So we've got the Skulk, we've got that. So it's 32, 32. 32 of those, 32 of those. I'll just dump the rest back. Oh, and of course my Enderium ingots, I've filled up my storage. And as I take out, it goes from my overflow. Let's head over to the World Engine. Let's get this craft going. And what's missing? We need 10 buckets of Fortron. Of course, I look at the recipes before I do this. Back home, grab my canister. I'll just manually craft this. I'll set up the auto crafting for this. Actually, let's create the recipe while we're here. Do that, do that. There we go. We will need to create a space for it anyway. So I'll do the first crafts manually. Could just right click with that. And it's not happening. Why is it not happening? Skulk. Cursium, Enderium, Vibrant Alloy. Cursium, Enderium, Skulk, Vibrant Alloy. It needs 10 buckets, and I've only got 8 here. So we will need to head back. And grab some more. I'll just grab 1 bucket full, or 1 canister full. That'll be enough for 1 craft. I will then add my recipe in here, and we can check if the second craft will work. We're still missing something. Liquid darkness. We need 10 buckets of liquid darkness. Of course, this is something I did not set up yet. We need to create 2 vats. I completely forgot about that. Alright, so let's look at the vat. We need dark steel ingots, which is iron, coal dust, and obsidian, or iron, coal, and obsidian. So let's get that. So it's 1 part iron, then we'll need 2 parts coal. So it's 1, 2, and then we need obsidian. So we have to do a bit of crafting. It's been a while since I've done that. While recording, actually. Because most of my building I've been doing to catch up. There we go. Should already have some of the dark steel on this side. Okay, it is piling up, so we definitely do not have a spot for it. I believe this goes into a compacting drawer. Let me just double check. Yes. And there we go. Alright, that's the dark steel part sorted. Go back to our vats. We also need some iron gears. I'll create 4 of these because I want to create 2 vats. We need some void chassis. Create 2 of those. And then the redstone alloy is just copper and redstone. It's simple enough. Not enough copper here. Let's just grab it from my system here. I've got a lot of recipes still to put in and automate. But also for this, I know I don't have the storage, so I'll just do it manually for now. No, I won't. Let's go back. Let's do this the proper way. Go here, redstone alloy smelter, create that recipe. There we go. Can come to our alloy smelter. And there we go. Redstone alloy. I'll just create 5 stacks of it. There we go. It is crafting away. Should be coming through soon. Just need to wait for it to get that first gold pipe, then it should speed up. There we go. Here it's coming. Great. Yes, and it is piling up as expected. Just double click, check. And there we go. I shouldn't need to do this much manual crafting, but I'm lazy when it comes to setting up the automation. I don't know why. It is actually so simple. Okay, I've got 2 vats, and the reason I made 2 vats is if we look at the liquid darkness, it can be made in a vat. It needs liquid sunshine, go away, with amethyst shards and with obsidian dust to give us the liquid darkness. But to get the liquid sunshine, it's also in a vat. We need water, we need glowstone, and we need sunflowers or torch flowers. So let's see if we have either of those. I think most I do have torch flowers, but I don't know if bone mealing these works. Let's just have a look at sunflowers. Yeah, if we have one, we can grow it in a cloche. Can we do the same with torch flowers? Okay, for that we actually need the torch flower seeds, which I believe we can buy these. Indeed, from the quartermaster. Okay, let's just have a look at sunflowers, if we can get those. No, I don't see any other way of getting sunflowers. So we need torchflower seeds, which, looking quickly, I don't see them here. So let's head back to spawn, head to the quartermaster. DD quartermaster. Go to his shop, there we go, torchflower seeds. I'll just grab 2. I can then head back home. Now I will need to make a cloche. So let's add that in there. Let's see what we can do. We actually want to make the go away. No, no, no. There, that's what I wanted. I want to make the automated workbench, which I can't find. I think what I might have done, and indeed I did, my treated wood I have tossed. Just grab some oak here. Yeah, this is the rune wood. I'll put this Fortron in my backpack, grab a bucket. I was too lazy to create a drawer for it, so I tossed it. Not the smartest of things. I've noticed with the backup, for some reason, my achievements are also all wonky. My own fault for not securing everything properly. Left click. It's crouch and left click to get the stuff out, and I keep crouching and right clicking. Okay, that should do. Just get some slabs. Go put them in a drawer before I forget again. So I'll do my planks and my slabs. Carrying the other planks with me, that's fine. Okay, so let's so it looks like the automated workbench is not an option for us. We need treated sticks as well. That should give me plenty of sticks. I'll slap them in there. Let's just remove that recipe from there. There we go, that's done. Create a fence, that's done. There we go. And for this, we need this blueprint. And we need what else? We need some glass, paper, and copper. So we'll grab some glass. Paper. And copper. Here we go, and we need the iron mechanical components, which I can craft directly there. Just want to take these, slap them in a drawer. No space for this, or for the fences. I know I'm going overkill with the drawers. Okay, the basic engineering block we still need. Also no space. I can use discs for that, but I don't. Right, so we've got our cloche. We have a pitcher plant in here. I got one as a quest rewards as well, which looks different to that one. It looks different to the other pitcher plants I've got. I'll just stick this seed in here as well. So we've got a spare. That's for energy, which is not what we need. We need some mechanical pipes. That's a logistical transporter. That's my pressurized tube. That's my universal cable. There's my mechanical pipe. Fantastic. I'll come and slap this in the create area here. Okay, we need flux point. We will need a drawer. So we can slap out too high. Point in there. Want to set this to my distribute network. My drawer can go right in front of it. And then we need to supply it some water, which I will need some dirt here, which is right around the corner if I recall. Can't even remember my own base layout. There we go. Got our dirt, got our pitcher plant. No, it's not the mechanical pipe. It is the mechanical pipe that does fluids, but we need to see where it can take fluids. Front, okay. And this pitcher plant is not working. That's fine. Grab the one I know is working. There we go. Now the pipe's connecting properly. My configurator. Here we go. Needs the seed, but it also needs some dirt, which I've grabbed only one. Grab one more dirt and some stone. There we go. Dirt in, and there we go. This is growing. So with that working, I will put my vats in here. So we'll have the first vat here, second vat here. I'm just going to use another flux point. Get that to distribute. The vats don't need power. That's good to know. Okay. So for this one, I will need water. Let me just get off that. Get some more mechanical pipes. I'm just sticking to the basic mechanical pipes, should be fine. Okay, so we've got water, but we also need the torch flowers. So let's get some logistical transporters as well. I'll just feed this in from the top. And I'm doing this again. Me and wrenches. Okay. Let's get back to this. So this will need obsidian dust and amethyst. And this will need glowstone. So I'm just going to put an exporter behind each of these. And we have 3 exporters, that's fantastic. Sorry, keyboard malfunction there. Okay. And I think my game is crashing. It is indeed. I will be back in a bit. If I can get my recording to pause. This is not working. Apologies. I am going to stop this one here while I continue that setup. Sorry for the black screen, but as always, be safe, have fun, and see you next time.